Alright, we're here with Eric Garde, who just got top 4 at
Garde, what the hell?
Garde, yeah, whatever. Eric Garde, who just got top 4 at the Dubuque Regional.
Hello. I got 4th place at the regional, playing Danger, Tear, a Frog, deck, yeah. But yeah, before I get into deck profile, I have like all the shoutouts. So shoutouts goes to my girlfriend for being my #1 supporter. Second shout out goes to WB7. He actually gave me the list Thursday night, and then I just played everything card for card. So yeah, shout outs to him. Shout outs to my friends Oscar, Colin, Thomas, Nick, and Tyler. They all helped me play test. And then shout outs to the TDS boys. I mean, #1 supporter, especially Byron, Dehan, Jesse, Jen, Rio, Milton, Tommy. Am I forgetting anyone else? I feel like I'm forgetting like a few more people.
No, you got all the important people.
Alright, okay. So yeah, let's get straight into deck profile. So 3 Reinhardt, 3 Siren, or whatever her name is, Avnus, and then Merly. I just decided to max out on all of them. And yeah, I think they worked well. And then so those are like the names. And then more names is like 3 Planet, 2 Formate. So 3 or 4 copies of it. Insane. I think against the mirror match, if you see this card, you just like auto win. 2 Soliak. So I found out that it's a permanent negate, and I tried to do that against my opponent. And yeah, he told me I couldn't have to, or I couldn't do it because it's a permanent negate. So he was laughing at me, but oh well, I just 2-0'd him. So
Attaboy.
So 2 of this. I don't play Meta Noise. I think the card was only good at the beginning of the format when Sprite was, heavily played. But since like more people are going on to tier, I think this makes sense to up it to 2. And also I don't play Crime. I don't think Crime is like that necessary. And then I play 1 Instant Fusion. The card is actually insane, to be honest. My opponent, he would always like get rid of my Kid Kalos, like, and then next thing you know, I always have the Instant Fusion. So he just like, he got upset with me because I always bring back Kid Kalos somehow. So yeah, broken card. Then for the dangers, 3 Nessie, 2 Mothman, 1 Jackalope, 1 Tsukinoko. This could be a we call it Chupacabra, but I rather prefer Mothman only because if like break hands, I want to take the gamble of discarding this card and then seeing a Tearlament card and discarding it to gain the effect. So yeah, I don't think Chupacabra was really necessary. Yeah, these cards are broken. And then next up, Frog Engine, 3 Swamp, and then 1 Ronin. Nothing to explain here. Like, I know some people are playing like 2 Swamp, but the list that I was given was playing 3. So, and then I guess during like my last night testing, 3 was like, it always came up, 3rd one. Or I'm probably just like misplaying with this deck, but I usually need the 3rd one. And then Rachel Snow, this card is broken. I don't know why they released it off the ban list. And then 2 Desires. This card is okay. Every time I resolve it, I always drew into the 2nd Desires. Literally, it was like throughout the whole day. Like, there was like no game where I activate Desires and I drew another Desires. So yeah. But it says draw 2.
That's right. It says draw 2. Never
but
forget.
technically I was just drawing 1. So. And then for like my non-engine, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Super Poly. These cards are kind of important in this meta because Dark Ruler just like hurts the Sprite board. This one also hurt the Sprite board. Fun fact, I played 0 Sprite.
0?
0. I just dodged them all. But yeah, so I played 0 of them. But yeah, I don't think Super Poly was like that important. It never came up really. I think actually no, these 2 never came up, if I'm being honest. Round 1, I played against a branded Eldritch player and he had Winda and I activated Dark Ruler. I think that was like the only time I resolved Dark Ruler. Or also a Thunder player, I resolved Dark Ruler against Thunder. But all my other matches, I don't think I really resolved these cards. And then, not sure if this card is the Spice, but I play 2 Paleo. Shouts to Deadly again. He said I should play these 2. And this card is good. If someone were to like beat cop mine, technically you can't destroy it, so you use Paleo to target and banish. and you also gain the tier effects, so that's really poggers. Yeah, 41 the main deck. Onto the extra deck. So Dual Center. Again, shouts to Dihan. Take a good look at it. Alright. And then starting with fusions, 2 Kaleidahart, 2 Kikalos, Drago, this guy, and then this guy. So technically you could play a second one, but you would have to cut like a Kikalos, but I feel like Kikalos is so important, especially during the grind game. So it was just, you could probably afford to cut a Dracos to Paleo. I don't think I ever made Dracos to Paleo, to be honest. Or no, there's a few games I made it, but I just ended up like linking off for Curious. But yeah, this card is insane. If you summon it and then link it off, you draw 1, so that's poggers. Same with this card. It's like, it's really a really good interruption. But yeah, so how many is that? 6 fusions. And then XE. This card is insane against the tier matchup. I think I only resolved it once against the tier matchup, but yeah, so insane card, gigantic, and then Toad. Nothing to say about these ratios.
Just broken cards, right?
Broken cards, yeah. Oh, one thing that I learned about this deck, it has a problem with setting up an Omni game, so you could play the Punk version, but with this, I thought the dangers were more consistent. And if you just end up with a Toad, it kind of solves the problem against Mystic Mine. So that's what I kind of like favor in that. And Punks, they're a bit too bricky. I don't want to rely on those. One Dark. Came up a few times, especially against the mirror match. Just like taking their cards. I can either use their like Merly effect, or I just XE into Gigantic if I steal level 2. But yeah, card's broken. And then IP, also broken. Oath is also broken. Curious is broken. And then these 2 cards, I don't think I even made. I definitely did not make a Bomber. This card, I made it like, I want to say 2 times. One against a Punk Adventure deck. He had a Hot Red, and I did not like. I don't know how to like out the Hot Red. I just got beat over it. So I look at this card. It says gain 200 for each banish. I had like 16. My opponent has 12. I was like, okay, summon this, beat over it. So yeah. But Bomber never summoned it, and I also summoned this card against Plunder, which they don't really think. So yeah, it's just it's a big body, and then side deck. So 3 Gamma, Forever. This is specifically for tier when they summon Abyss Dweller, because Abyss Dweller is like, it shits on tier. So I just wanted a way to like, I can out it in standby phase. Sometimes, depending how they set up the board, you can't really super poly. So this kind of solves the problem of beating Abyss Dweller. And then to play 3 Droll. Again, same with tier. Like if everyone's playing the danger version, you want to have Droll. It kind of limits them, you know, setting up a broken board. So play those cards. Also, shouts to Gamma against the Thunder player. Game 3, I went first. Lucky I set these cards in. Drop face, you activate D-Shifter, I chain Gamma, and then I was able to pop off. But yeah, if it wasn't for Gamma, I probably would have lost against Thunder. And then 3 Twin Twister. Technically, the other list was just 2 Twin Twister and then a Gaga Cowboy, but I felt like I was fast enough to like play through my matches, so I just thought the 3rd was insane. Also in Iowa, a lot of players, they like to play Eldritch for some reason, so I have coverage for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of back row decks today.
Yeah, a lot of back row. And then 2 broken cards. Duster, Red Reboot.
Yep.
Broken cards. And then 3 pointers. I really wish I could decide these in, but every time game 3 I would go first, it just never come up because it was like 5 minutes left, and yeah, I was just upset, so I never saw these cards. Also, fun fact, throughout the whole tournament, I did not drop a single game 1. I always win my game 1. So yeah, that's about it. That's my deck profile.
Cash.